Here is interesting. The east hand, you'd think at this vulnerability you might open 2 spades or 3 spades, making it much harder for north-south. After 2 spades, south would have a difficult bid, could double, could bid 3 hearts or bid 2 no trump. But now it's gone 1 heart, 2 club, 2 spades, north will bid 3 hearts. They make 6, as you can see, but it's not quite so easy to bid. But I think with 17 and south and a good 13 as north, they should get there. Now, I personally like the bid of 4 clubs on the south hand. It's not a Q bid, but I believe you're allowed to support partner with this shape and extras, because partner sometimes has 5 clubs and it's very important. Most people would play that's a Q bid, but I think it should be support.
So it means that I would play it as a Q bid, I must confess. Does it mean that you just assume that if both of you have clubs, there should be a club stopper, and too bad for the very rare case when we are missing ace and king?
Absolutely, because what happens is, say you have the hand like you have now, and south didn't have the queen of hearts, but north had 1 more club. It's quite possible you belong in clubs, and south has to offer clubs as a possible trump suit. So for me, that I know what you're saying, the Italians, the Poles, all would play 4 club as a Q bid, but I think it can be a Q bid if you know where you're going, but the first duty is you have to support partner, because he has to know the trump suit, and then you can decide. So that's my thinking, but it's not mainstream, but as usual, it's probably better than mainstream. Don't worry.
I see that your modesty is...
It's famous, huh?
It's very, yeah, still on...
All right, so they bid 3 spade Q bid, 4 club Q bid, 4 diamond Q bid, 4 spade Q bid. North, as you see, Dennis doesn't want to be the one bidding Blackwood. He wants to respond to Blackwood. That's a very good point, and something that should be remembered by many players. The right person should bid Blackwood.
Is the reason why he doesn't want is that if his partner is saying 2 and the queen, we will
Correct.
have an issue?
Absolutely, that's the reason. If his partner bid 5 spade, he would look very sad and put the stop card out and say 5 no trumps. Please, partner.
Yeah, good point. So you're trying to say that Dennis knows what he's doing?
Well, sometimes by accident, you know, he's probably reaching for a beer and then he put the wrong card.
Okay.
So 4 no trump, 5 clubs, that's 1 ace.
That's, yeah. 1 or 4.
Yeah. And now they're more or less committed to 6. I mean, there's no guarantee, but south knows north is the king of spades, and they have bid 2 over 1. The contract, they have 11 tricks on top, and with the ace of diamond right, there's 12, so there's not much problem. If they try to rough a spade and pitch the diamond on the club, they could go down because the spade gets, as you see, a singleton, but there's very likely going to be a spade lead.
Yeah. And you're right, on the 2 spades opening, it would be really hard, because if it goes 2 spades, 3 hearts past, the king of spades wouldn't look so good from Dennis' point of view.
Right. He might cube it 3 spade because it's a 4, but it becomes a much more difficult.
Indeed, a spade.
I have that spade. So that more or less claims 12 tricks.